Hey guys, it's me Pinky. At this reset we have new stuff in the shop, which is basically the Gear Awakening of the Glorious Gear, which surprises me a bit because I was expecting that we get that once the Wales could have finished the free-to-play gear all red, but maybe I'm a bit lost here and they already did. Yeah, just let's take a look on the pack. It's the glorious Siderite. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that. I'm not good with this stuff. If you look at the pack, you can notice a few things. The first thing is the pack is 3 days in the shop, and you have a limit of 60, which does mean for me that we will have it once a month or twice a month. Like Glorious Gear, when it was new, was only able to be bought at KVK with I think 55 packs. And I think this will be the same, so you will only be able to buy it now since it's CCS and maybe at KVK. That is what I would expect. It's not easy to pinpoint the price of the normal Glorious Gear, even worse these days, because we have all this recharge event where you get the Glorious chests for free for recharging, not for free, but still. Then we also have some cheaper packs, like for example the Warehouse pack. I mean, you only have 2. But if you buy them all the time and get the chest from the recharging, you could maybe gold a gear piece. So it's hard to speak about the actual price of the Glorious Gear for me these days. What I can tell you is that originally Wales always told me that it's about 250k BDs. More or less, depending on your luck, which is kind of expensive thing to do. If you think about a Miradon, if you get him in the wheel, you will spend around 65k BDs depending on your luck. If you buy a big commander slowly, you can get them for 40k awakened. Also, if you do it over a year. If you buy them faster, of course, they will be more expensive still. They give you a synergy effect, and Glorious Gear only gives you stats. Keep that in mind, please. Let's talk about the price of the Glorious. If you want to bring one gear piece to red, you need basically to buy all 60, just because one red combined will need 1170 the Glorious Siderite, and then you need to buy 58.5 packs. So one item is basically 58k black diamonds, which is quite a lot. Still, let's maybe take a look on what is better. If we can increase your Glorious Gear a bit to be better as the free-to-play gear. If you look at the Royal Kingsguard, like main hand for example, I take the main hand because it's very simple. It's useful for everyone, and I think if so, people have either a jewel, or they have the main hand, or they have everything for Glorious also. And if you think about the Glorious sword, gives you 25, 25, 25. This gives you 15, 15, 15. And if you 3-star your free-to-play gear, it's already better, not a lot, but it's better than your Glorious gear. Gives you 2% stats more. Of course, the Glorious main hand would also give you magic speed, but I will just ignore that for now. So, and then if you max it out, it will give you 45, 45, 45. And finally, then it's better than the weapon. Also, if you include the marching speed. So, and if we then look at the Glorious Longsword, you will see to get to the 45 stage, you need to 3-star your Longsword. Then it would be on the same level as the Kingsguard main hand, which for other gear pieces, if they are on 3 stars, they are a little bit better. I will show you a comparison for some other gear pieces, just so you know, but this little bit I don't think is worth the price, because 3 stars will also already cost you 29k BDs or 30k BDs. So I don't think it's good to go for 3 stars to be a little bit better, because it's very expensive, and in those cases, well, getting a big commander for example would be just better. And then if you go 4 stars, it's a little bit better. And if you go for red, the main hand, for example, is 66% better than a free-to-play main hand. But it only gives you stats. Other expensive stuff you could buy gives you the Blue Dragon has Flame Breath, Blockade, Devastate. Commanders like John unlock Bleed to be insane. In my mind, buying the Glorious Gear is only a thing if you are already like very maxed out and have all the other stuff. And if you don't have it, it's most likely the better way to improve your gear, either free to play or buy the free to play gear for the red dust. Be a little bit weaker with your gear, but spend your black diamonds on other stuff that will unlock you like new synergies, better main hands. All these are better than the Glorious Gear, and the Glorious Gear in my mind is like the icing on the cake, and it's very expensive. I think that is very sad, because if you think back, originally Wales did buy, or people did buy like Purple Glorious to be better than the free-to-play gear. Then we got the Kingsguard set, and the Kingsguard set was better than Purple Glorious. And now even your Gold Glorious gets outdated, and increasing that to a point where it's relevant again would be at least 3 stars, better 4 stars, at best red. But the difference in my mind is very slim. The price is very high for what you get, so I would advise you, if you want to get something very expensive, better get something else in the Glorious Gear. But then you also have to keep in mind you get collection bonuses for the Glorious Gear as well as for the trinkets. I hope this did help you.